Today we're going to talk about the lifter HL10 of Plantronics. Basically, it allows you to your wireless headset to go and remotely answer in case you're not in the you're not at your desk. As when you have a call, you do not run on your desk. You simply press on the call. It will lift and answer. It allows you to answer your call at this point. I will show you how to install it. Right now we have an M5208 and a T7316 of Avaya. So first thing we want to do regarding the HL10 is put it on the phone itself, but not too high, not too low, just to make sure, because you know what it does is basically when it lifts, you don't want the phone to go down, you don't want the phone to not close anymore. So simply not too high, not too low, just where basically remember just about here. I don't know if you understand, but you'll notice as soon as if your handset basically doesn't close, you're gonna see your light here will still be on. So that means your lifter is too high, so your phone is not docking when it's done. One thing you have to remember is here, the speaker, in that case, the speaker is here. So you will need a ring detector extender. So it's pretty straightforward. Small round object with a sensor in it and this plug. It comes with the lifter. So if you don't have that, you might want to just call your service provider. But that's only if your speaker is not under your lifter. Because if you see here, there is a sensor built in, so it will sense if it rings. But if you put this and just leave it there, well, you're not going to hear it because the sensor will be here now. So it's really in the case that you don't have the speaker underneath the handset. So again, I'm going to reinstall it, and we're going to put the lifter in, and we're going to want to basically simply stick it like where as closest as the speaker is on the phone. So don't put it here, you're not going to hear anything. So it's really as close as possible on the phone. So that was for the M5208. So you're going to see here, this is the plug that you're going to use to plug it on your headset. We're talking about the CS55, the CS540, the W740, the Savvy WO100. All those headsets have the same lifter. So it's not like if you have a different headset. The only headset that's not going to be compatible with the HL10 of Plantronics is a corded headset because you don't need it, or another manufacturer. But for Plantronics, it's the only headset that you have right now. Now we're going to talk about the T7316 of Avaya. So same principle as you see now, though you don't have the speaker is not here, it's underneath. So as I was talking before, if you plug this and leave it here, well, it's not going to hear anything. So what you want to do is take this off and put it basically as the same as I said before. Not too high, not too low. Just remember it needs to lift enough, not too high, and to make sure that it doesn't fall, make sure that it closes again. You're going to see here on the lifter itself, there's a small switch. If you go too high, it will go really high, like 90 degrees, and the phone might move, which will give you some problems at the end. If it goes, it doesn't close anymore, it moves it's a lifter. So what you want to do is usually the standard go in the middle about, and it's gonna lift enough, not too much, not too low. So that was for the lifter itself, the HL10. Depending right now on different phones that we're talking here, like right now those two are analog digital, so you don't need any, there's no EHS cable right now, but they are right now on the market, more and more phones that are 90 degrees. So we're talking about the Cisco's, we're talking about the IP, the Avaya phones, IP, all those type of phones that are basically more and more IP or electronic, if I can say that. So they build some cord that basically are EHS, so electronic hook switch. So it does the same job as a lifter, but you don't have a lifter. You don't need any more these mechanical arm that may fall, that like the sticker may stop sticking and stuff like that. So what they did, they create some APUs or APV. It's called some corded. It's a small wire basically that will give you the chance to connect in the back of the headset and in the back of the phone and simply communicate to the phone and tell you that you have a call, do you want to answer, stuff like that. It will communicate and speak the same language. So I will plug on this video website, plantronics.com, for the compatibility guide that you will use to verify which EHS you will need on what phone, on the phone you have. So for example, you have a Cisco 7942 by example. Well, you're gonna need an APU -70. So what you're gonna use is basically simply go on this link, type the phone that you have and find your headset, and that will be your solution. Again, you can always call your representative to make sure that everything is alright. So I will I'll place the website underneath the video, and this was regarding the HL10 of Plantronics, and talking a little bit about the EHS cables of Plantronics as well on wireless headsets.